Hello and welcome to the UK Minifigure Collectors YouTube channel, the only channel that focuses primarily on minifigures. Today I've got something a little bit different to show you than what I originally had planned. Today's figures were sent to me as a free gift by the creator when I was buying a different set of his creations. I bring you the Ghost Bastards, a custom bootleg line of possibly one of the rarest minifigures you can actually collect. The creator, YouZee Toys, has produced them under his Project Mayhem line. So the next course of action is to show you where they actually came from. They actually come from a line called Spook Chasers, which was a knockoff line by Sungold of the real Ghostbuster figures, so around 1986 they came out. But the really interesting piece is the actual ghosts are all different, and that's what we'll be focusing on today. So what I'll do now is bring in the actual Ghostbusters by YouZee Toys. Now you can see straight away the love that's gone into this. I mean, this pot is fantastic. I really like the addition of adding these pots. Really cool thinking. The colours really pop on this as well. This red and this sort of green design sort of ghost on the front. And then just a writing on the side. But that ghost, the artwork is absolutely beautiful. I really do think that's a cool piece of art. And you've got the Ghostbusters actual logo. And then just underneath, YouZee Toys. And then the Project Mayhem logo. Really nice designs. On the top of the actual lid is another sticker, but the Ghostbusters. So it's just that logo again. Really cool. Let's just pop the lid off here. So you can see it's full and it has a checklist inside. So let's just get them out. Alright, just pop the lid back on. And pop that down at the back. So let's start with the actual checklist. I think it's some beautiful designs on this. Really is cool. I love the black and white sort of look to this. But these ghosts are so cool. The artwork that's gone into these is absolutely fantastic. It really does show how well sculpted they actually are. Really cool. So made by artist YouZee, Project Mayhem. And then adult toy 21 plus, keep out of direct sunlight. And there's nothing on the back of the actual checklist, but it's just a nice little addition to go into the pot. So let's get on with the actual ghosts. Now this first one is some sort of ghost crybaby type look. It's a really cool piece. You can see the teeth that have gone into this, and the sort of sadness that's in the face of the actual ghost. The material is actually very similar to the original real Ghostbuster line. It's a real stiff sort of PVC sort of style. Really cool. And they just have the holes on the bottom so that they can sit on top of the actual Ghostbuster heads, or Spook Chaser heads I suppose. That's a very similar size to the original Ghostbuster Ghost. And then if I just compare him with a muscle figure, I think he's actually slightly smaller. Yeah, I think with the actual spike he's just slightly smaller. But it's a really cool design. I love the detail that's gone into the face. Doesn't need sort of overwork in this one. Now the next one is this really cool sort of stalked eye ghost. I think it's really cool the way they've got these eyes on top of it. But I love the teeth. The teeth are sort of made from what look to be teeth and a stretched sort of slime look. It's a really cool design. Not much detail on the back of these. That's probably the only drawdown to these. It's such a cool figure. And like I say, the material is so similar to the original sort of line. Really cool. Beautifully sculpted figure, that one. And the third one is probably my favourite. I just like the fact he's got the open mouth design. You can kind of see through him. But I love the way these sort of arm tentacles are just sort of coming up. And the look in his face, it's actually a really cool look. Really nice. You'd be able to sort of see the Spook Chaser's face through the actual mouth of this ghost, which I think is quite a cool idea. One thing I need to mention is these are actual recasts from the original line. So that's something worth pointing out, is that they've been sort of recast in this very similar material. I love this one. I love the fangs, the way they come down. It's a simple sort of bucket design on it. Again, just sits on top of the figure. But Just the look of the figure, it looks so nice. I'd love to know who originally sculpted these Spook Chaser ghosts, because they are really, really well done. But again, the casting is flawless. It has been redone so well. I really do like the way they've done these, and I love the pot design. It's such a cool idea. Pop him down, and what I want to do is get on with the show reel. So why do I actually feel these are so special? Well, if you're a Ghostbuster companion collector, your mini journey has spammed you up into collecting the mini ghosts. You've probably seen these before, so you're probably aware of what they go for. But if you're not, just take a look at these eBay listings. They're currently sitting on ebay.com, and these are the current sort of prices that you'd be looking at to get them. Now, looking at those quoted prices for just the Mini Ghost originals, I believe this is a no-brainer. At €60, I believe that's an absolute bargain. For me to own all four of the coveted sculpts, even as recasts, for less than £100 shipped to the UK, is an absolute must for any companion ghost collector. One thing I found really humorous was the name, the Ghostbusters. Now the clues in the name, they are absolute bastards to get hold of these figures. They are so rare. And yes, while some do pop up on eBay, like I showed you before, the prices are just insane on these. As always, I'll put a link below the video so you can get in touch with YouZee Toys over on Instagram. But I really do strongly urge that you look through his pictures, because he's got some amazing stuff for sale over there. So now you've had a chance to see the Ghostbusters up close and personal, what do you think of this line? Do you think they complement the original real Ghostbuster line? You know, the companion ghosts, with so few ghosts out there, I think these are a wonderful addition. Yeah, but I like to hear what other people have to say. Is this something maybe you'd consider getting? Is it something you've been on a journey to try and get the originals? I'd love to hear what people have got to say about these. And with that, I'd like to say thank you very much for watching the video. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like, and I hope to catch you all again next time.